Ross cleaned up pretty good. It's looking rather
So proud of you, Ross.
dapper today, but I heard not so much last night. Huh?
Yeah, that rodeo last night, it was me and my girlfriend, and of course, we set up KLRC. We had our tent out there, and, we were talking about where we should sit to actually watch the rodeo.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what if we went to the front?
Like very front?
Like very, very front row. And I was kind of surprised because nobody was at the front row. And then I realized
Should have been
the rest of us would be there's probably a reason.
Exactly.
Ross is more like, I bet these people saved the seats for us.
Oh, exactly. And like that big rainstorm that came through yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. So that, like half of that was on me after the rodeo last night because, wow, we sat so close and all of those horses and cows, they just came like running up and they were not.
Did you just call them cows?
Yeah, some of them were not the bulls. We didn't get the bull riding yet.
Okay, all right. What do they have cows for?
Because don't you like wrangle the cows?
Oh, the roping. Rope? Yes. Thank you. Sorry. Hey, look, I went last year for the first time.
I'm still learning.
Yes.
This is Mark's first rodeo.
Don't make Ross second guessing.
I was just sitting there, I was like, was he thinking those bulls were cows? Because they seem pretty...
Yeah, those Highland cows that the guys were riding.
The cow riding.
That's pretty funny. No. See, this is not my first rodeo. It was my first time sitting in the front.
And based on the picture Ross sent us in the group chat, you got the full first row experience.
Yes, and it's now on the Facebook page.
Okay.
Because... Yeah, I did not think I was ever going to get those stains out of my pants. That's not the first time I've said that either.
No, but if you have laundry tips for Ross, you can share them on Facebook.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC, the positive difference.
Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
All right, so today, it's one of those stories that reminds us of just how powerful hope and being a caring person can be. So when Dylan was just 14 years old, he received devastating news. Stage 4 kidney cancer.
Wow.
Man.
14 years old. The doctors told his family he might only have 8 months to live. His doctor, Dr. Mary Austin, didn't just treat Dylan, though. She became part of his life. She showed up for him in ways that were way beyond medicine. She checked in on him on hard days, made time to have lunch with him and his family. Dylan even got to meet her family.
Okay.
And encouraged him when things looked really uncertain.
Wow.
And then she made him a promise. She said, Dylan, if you keep fighting and you push through 52 weeks of chemotherapy.
Oh, man.
I want to be there when you walk across the stage at your high school graduation.
No way.
Man.
Okay.
That promise definitely mattered. Dylan is now a Kansas City teen.
Okay.
And he refers to Dr. Austin as his second mom. His mom says Dr. Austin has hyped him up, and Dylan's dad says he believes that one simple promise of attending his high school graduation changed everything. And gave him the hope to hold on to.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's pretty impressive. Wow.
When Dr. Austin said, I'll make it to your graduation, something definitely shifted. And Dylan decided to keep fighting. And now, 4 years later, Dylan is cancer-free.
Amen.
That's so awesome.
And in May, he put on his cap and gown and walked into his graduation ceremony, a moment his family once feared would never happen.
Yeah.
And waiting for him at the end,
Yes.
because, his doctor had relocated to Cincinnati.
Okay, so then fly in. Yeah.
She was waiting for him.
That's awesome.
And the hug, this embrace that they gave each other, you could just tell it meant so much to him. Like,
Yes.
he would cry if you watched it.
Wow.
But that one simple promise is what led him to what they believe is his story today.
That's amazing. And you have to imagine there's so many secret stories like this where just doctors and nurses love on their patients, but it just never gets told. And the amount of patients that might just be holding on because of a doctor's love.
Yeah.
They're not just treating me, but they're loving me and they're giving me hope. It's
like
pretty
that,
amazing.
And that mind shift of like, this is my goal. I will make it till this point.
Yes.
It's like that mind over matter. Obviously, this doesn't happen all the time.
Right.
But his mom also said, all you have to do is just be kind. Be a kind human.
That's pretty awesome.
Right? So
that is our positive difference story of the day.
Real people, real life. The KLRC Morning Show. 90.9 KLRC.
2 days ago, I walk into my office early. I'm the only one here. Because why I come in that early, I still don't know. But somebody has to turn the lights on, I guess. There's this note on my desk. And Kelly from our team had said, hey, this person left a note for you. And I was like, okay. Just says, my name is, I'm going to change the name, and you'll understand why in just a moment. My name is Jeremy, we'll say. Back in June of 2012, a morning show host fostered an infant boy for 2 to 4 nights, maybe longer. I wanted to bring that boy by and tell you the story. And honestly, I sat there and I was like, I had forgotten about this, which my wife has a much better memory. She was like, how did you forget about this? I was like, sorry, but it was true. And we hadn't really shared this with hardly anybody, but back 14 years ago, we were approached. We were in the middle of adopting Ruth, so we were going through we had all the like home study and preparation stuff done. And somebody reached out to us and we're like, hey, there's a mom who wants to put their child up for adoption, but it's not a done deal. And Arkansas, you have like a little waiting period.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to go to this missionary family, but we need somebody to take care of this little baby for a few days until things kind of get solidified. And so we were like, yeah, count us in. And we hadn't had an infant in our house for a little while. So this sweet boy, we had lots of time at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. I mean, like literally just a couple of days old. This little, beautiful little baby boy. I remember my kids were like, can we buy one? it's like, that's not how this works at all. But he was just this sweet, I can totally instantly see his face in my mind. So, and then we found out, hey, that's all going to work. We're going to come get the baby and take him to his forever home. And we're like, awesome. And we even, I'd prayed over him while we're holding him in the middle of the night, and then never heard anything, which was totally okay because we were like, we were just supposed to have a small little part, a little chapter in the story. And then, yes, this note shows up this week. So I made a phone call and got to talk to Dad. They are missionaries in places that we can't say, but are very dangerous places. And this little boy is now a teenager.
Wow.
Who loves Jesus. Grew up. I got to call their family and they're like, hey, can we put him on the phone with you? I was like, yes.
What?
Please. Aww. And he was the kindest young man. He was like, thank you guys for taking care of me for a few days. He didn't remember this at all. And we're like, dude, we got the blessing.
Yeah, no kidding.
We got the gift and this. Wow. And some things, I guess you do some things where you just maybe never even know.
Yeah, and you don't think twice about it. Like
right.
You didn't.
Yeah, like we were fine with that.
Yeah.
And then God's so kind to just, remember? 14 years later, I'm going to give you just a little glimpse of what I've done.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
And I think Becky just spilled a little coffee.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to say anything.
You can't not whenever Ross is over there making facials like I have a coffee mouth full, and then he just smashed my cheeks and it goes everywhere.
We had a little coffee malfunction.
That's what I get for giving you guys a hard time.
Gonna be okay over there?
I'll be fine.
Okay, all right,
Luckily it's
good.
black because I'm a man.
That's right. That's what Ross said.
There's so much going on.
Okay, all right.
I just told some of your situation going on, so it's only right that I give you a little insight into my mind.
Okay.
So, believe it or not, sometimes I overthink things. How crazy is that?
You've never experienced that before,
right,
Ross?
Right. And that's one of those things where I'm like, man, I'm the only one who experiences this. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I talked to other people. And a lot of other people kind of have that same, my mind does not stop. And
you are really good at it.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
overthinking?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing to be good at. And the other morning, during those storms, morning, I wake up during storms no matter what. And I think it was 3 a.m. I look at my clock and I'm like, okay, I'm not going back to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, you could have just been like, "Good morning, Ra or Mark. I'm awake too."
Yeah, exactly. Pray for me, because my mind was starting to go to that overthinking every little thing.
Because you're up early and
Exactly. And the storm probably wasn't helping. And I'm just like, man, God, like, this is a lot to already be thinking this much at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And that storm was just so bad. And lightning struck and it just shook the whole house.
Okay.
So I'm already thinking, and then it's making me a little nervous, like the house shaking.
Yeah.
And I have this kind of fleeting thought of, God, are you really in control of the storm right now? And I was talking about the physical storm in my head, but I think there was probably something a little like emotional kind of storm going on of like, hey, I'm already overthinking and I've only been awake 20 minutes and it's 3 a.m. Are you sure that like you have control over my mind? And when I was thinking about that, like the storm thing, I was reminded of Job where it says, every lightning strike that strikes, God places it. And I was like, okay, I think that this is kind of something that I can relate to my own mind. Like, I just have to trust your word. I have to trust what you say, and everything going on in my mind, you have control over. I just have to put my trust and hope and faith in you.
That's really good.
And it was tricky.
Yeah, I was just going to say, man, I think a lot of us know exactly what that's like to do the, God, are you really in control?
Especially when it's ugly, when it's dark.
Right. I was like, this is
no
not
hope.
feeling like in control. And then I put myself, try to put myself in God's place of like you're the, king of the universe. And I'm questioning whether or not, if it were me and I were God, I'd be like, okay, this is a little offensive here. I'm like the king of the universe. And you're like, do I have this? I'm like, yes. But he's not. He's so gracious and kind to just be like, okay, well, let's start here.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can find a little peace in the middle of it.
I love it.
That's so good.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
So earlier, Ross, you were talking about how you're questioning God when there was a storm happening the other day. Like, God, are you really in control of this? And just being very firmly reminded, like, yes.
Yeah, like a storm literally outside and kind of a storm in my own head, too.
Exactly. So when we dedicated our now 7-year-old, he was probably like 9 months when we dedicated him. The church gifted us a couple books, and one of them was called Leading Little Ones to God. And it's actually like good for anyone, no matter what age you are. I've learned a lot from it. But earlier this week, we were reading a piece, and it stuck out to me because it was talking about, sometimes you pray over someone. It could be a parent, a child who's really ill. And sometimes the Lord heals them and sometimes the Lord doesn't. And it was just that very clear reminder of like, he is in control from the beginning. He knows what everyone's story is going to be from the beginning. And it's that really relinquishing the control that we think we have to control situations.
Right.
Events,
like, hey, we want to write the outcomes here.
Yeah. It's like, but how hard it must be to be able to turn that control and trust over to him, to know that he knows what's best. And he already knew what this was going to be from the beginning. So it's no surprise to him. But I don't know, for some reason that stood out to me heavily. And I think it probably has to do with the fact that my 7-year-old is always talking about when his parents are going to die.
Oh, no.
It's like, wait a minute here. Where's this coming from?
He has this interest in death for some reason. He's just like, I just want to go to heaven already. But it's just a sweet reminder of like, the Lord isn't surprised by anything, and we just got to trust him, and he is in control from the beginning until the end.
Yeah, that's so good.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Happy birthday!
We didn't even try.
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go! H-A-P-P-Y, B-R-T-X-D-A-Y.
Hey! Happy
Okay, guys, don't worry.
All right.
I got
Thank
it.
you for
I got
carrying
it.
us. We were
Okay?
a little delayed there.
I don't know what is
Birthday
happening
bash.
with y'all today. Mark, maybe have some caffeine in your coffee.
I need something.
Ross, I
Yes.
think you're just keeping Mark on his toes.
Ross had a late night at the rodeo last night, so
He
he
has a
gets a
reason.
pass, I guess. All right, Thursday, it is June 25th, time for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash.
And we have a whole one birthday to celebrate today.
That's
We're
it.
so happy to celebrate Easton Bounds, who's turning 24. Hopefully, he's still sleeping. And we hope you have a wonderful birthday, Easton. And you're also the winner of our Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash.
That's pretty
So
awesome.
Happy birthday.
It is your day. Happy birthday.